Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to throw a cast net. So I'm going to be showing you two different ways, and this is the net we'll be using. This is an 11-foot top and bottom pocket net. So to start off for our first way, we're going to grab the end of our rope, and we got a loop tied in the end of the rope like that. We're going to put the rope through the loop, put that around our wrist and pull it tight. Then we're just going to start making loops in the rope. So about arm's length, and we want all our loops to be the same. And we're going to do that for the whole length of the rope. Just keep making loops. So we've got all our loops in the rope now. We've come to the start of the net, so we're going to first we're going to make sure the net isn't twisted like that. We want the net to be straight, no twists in it. We're going to come halfway down the net and put that in our hand as well. Then we're going to come down to our lead or chain. In this case we've got chain, and grab one row of it like that. We're going to place that in our hand as well, just like that. And now we've got these two chains running down, so we're going to grab the one furthest away from us, and we're just going to start grabbing a bunch of it like this. So now that we've got a bunch like that, we're going to come around like this and place it in our hand as well. So we're going to have all that chain that we've just grabbed at the back. And now we're going to come to this second row of chains running down, the one closest to it. So we're going to grab that and do the same thing. Grab another bunch. Just like that. Now that you've done that, you're all ready to throw. So to throw the net, we're gonna stand sideways to the way that we're throwing the net, and we're gonna bring the net behind us like this, and then we're gonna come out and swing it out sideways like that. So I'll show you the swing again. So if I'm standing sideways to the way that I'm throwing, I'm bringing the net behind my body, or to the side of my body, and then I'm swinging it out like that. And once the net is out in front of me out here, I'm going to let go of it and it's going to open up. Alright, so we're going to throw the net now. So that first way I showed you, that's a great way to throw it if you've got like a 6 to 10 foot net and it's not too heavy. And if you're chasing bait, it's a great way to throw it. If you've got a heavier net, like this one is a pretty heavy net, I recommend the second way I'm going to show you in a sec. Yeah, heavier net, you might struggle with that first way. Alright, so to start this second way, we're not going to have the rope in our hands. So if you're on like a jetty or a boat or wherever you're throwing, you want to tie your rope off somewhere so you don't lose your net. But we're just going to put the net behind us or to the side of us for now, and we want to put the net out like this and place it over our shoulder. So we've got the net, we're placing it over our shoulder like that, and we got about half the net behind us, half the net in front of us here, and we want the net spread out like this. So we got 50% of the net on one side, 50% on the other side. So if you look down at the bottom of the net here, we've got two rows of the chain, or you might have lead, and if you've got any more of that, you'll have to try and spread it again, because you want two like this. Alright, so now that we've got the net over our shoulder and we've got our two rows of the chain, we're going to grab either side of the net like that. Make sure you're even, so you got 50-50. Alright, so from there, you're going to reach down to the bottom of the net and pick up that row of chain that's closest to you. and from there you're ready to throw it. So when you're throwing the net, the direction you're throwing is the side that you want the net on your shoulder. So I'm throwing that way, so I've got the net on that shoulder, so that way it's not taking my head off. Righty, so we're ready to throw the net now. Now, like the last way I showed you, we're going to bring the net behind our body again, so beside us, we're side on to the way we're throwing, and we're going to bring the net behind and then swing it out on an angle again, like the last way. But when we let go of the net, we want to hold on to that back row of chains that we grabbed with our pinkies. Alrighty, so that's the second way to throw a cast net. Now, if you are cast netting and you got a bit of wind, you don't want to be throwing the net too high into the sky, because obviously the wind's going to catch it and close it if you're throwing into the wind. So if you have got wind, you want to be throwing it nice and flat, just so the net can open up and land in the water before the wind catches it and closes it. So that's all for this video. Hopefully I've helped a few people out and you can learn to throw a cast net and go catch some bait or prawns. So like I said earlier, if you are practicing and you've got a small net, I recommend that first way. If you've got a bigger net, I recommend that second way, because you might struggle opening it up with that first way. And with that second way, when you're picking up that row of chain, you want to be picking it up with your pinkies. I forgot to say that in the video. So just make sure you pick up that row of chain with both pinkies, and then that's the one that you're holding until the net is opened and hits the water. Alright, so that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If it's helped you out and you enjoyed the video, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel if you would like, and I'll see you in the next one.